What's going on, guys? And today I'll be teaching you the easiest card trick ever. Let's get into it. Now, like most tricks I know, I have no idea what this trick is called. So if you guys know the name after I perform it, definitely leave it in the comment section below, because I'd love to know what the name of this trick is. And let me just get right into the performance. So we have a deck of cards. I'll give it a bit of a shuffle. I'm not going to go too crazy. And then we're just going to give it a casino style wash. So just like that. Anyone can do this. And I prefer, of course, my spectator to do this. Okay, so we get this card wash. And now I'm going to tell the spectator to pick a card. Okay, let's say I tell them to pick the 5 of spades. Now, without looking, they're going to have to guess which card is 5 of spades. Let's say they say that one. Okay, so we'll take this card. And since we're continuing with the 5s, I'll tell them to pick another one. Let's just say 5 of clubs. Okay, let's say they think this one's the 5 of clubs. Let's switch it up. Let's forget 5 for now. Let's go to 4. Let's go 4 of spades. So let's just say this one's the 4 of spades. And let's just say Queen of spades. Now, the spectator has picked these 3 cards. I'm going to pick the last card. So I think that this card might be the Queen of spades. Alright, so now that we have these cards selected, I'm just going to get rid of these. We don't need those anymore. Okay, so now we have all the cards. And now the first card selected was the 5 of spades. The second card selected was the 5 of clubs. The third card selected was the 4 of spades. And the last card selected was the Queen of spades. Let's get into how it's done. Now, I wanted to do a really easy card trick for you guys that is literally, you do almost no work. So, are you ready for the secret of this card trick? All you have to know is what the bottom card is. That is literally it. So I like to start off this trick by giving the spectator the deck. They take it, they shuffle it up. There we go. And now when we take it back, we're just going to take a peek at what the bottom card is. In our case, the bottom card is the King of Clubs. Okay? So what we're going to do is now the casino style wash. Now while we're washing the cards like this, we have to keep in mind where our King of Clubs is. In other words, where our bottom card is. So I know right now that it's right here. So the King of Clubs is right here. Just to show you, King of Clubs. I'll leave it right here. Now what we're going to tell the spectator to do is touch a card that they think is the King of Clubs. And we have to try to make the King of Clubs seem as random as possible. So one thing I'd say is, I want you to pick the King of Clubs to make it seem kind of spontaneous and not like planned in any way. So let's say they touch this card. They think this is the King of Clubs. While I'm picking it up, I'm going to take a quick peek at it as I put it over to the side. And I'll tell you why in a second. Okay, so this card is the 7 of hearts. So what I literally just did while I picked it up, took a peek at it and put it to the side. And the reason we want to take a look at this card is because this is the next card that we're going to tell them to pick. So once again, I tell them to pick the King of Clubs. They touch this card. We pick it up, see it's a 7 of hearts, and we put it onto the side. Now I'm going to tell them, pick the 7 of hearts. And again, make it seem like you're picking it out of nowhere and there's nothing, fishy going on. Don't just pick up the card. Okay, pick the 7 of hearts. Make it seem like you're thinking about it and then just saying it at random. So now they're thinking, okay, what's a 7 of hearts? They touch this card, for example. We repeat the same process. We peek at it. This happens to be the 3 of diamonds. We just peek at it, put it to the side. And now we tell the spectator, pick the 3 of diamonds. So once again, the spectator comes over. They touch this card. We pick it up. And as we're picking it up, we take a look at it. It's the 10 of diamonds in our case. and we put it right to the side. And now the spectator has picked 3 cards. And now I'll just say, based off of the last card that we picked, I'm going to pick the 10 of diamonds. Now, of course, I'm just going to come over here to my king of clubs and just, of course, without showing them, take it and put it on here. Now we're done with all these cards. So now we have all the cards that we've said. We first said the king of clubs, then we said the 7 of hearts, then we said 3 of diamonds, and then we said that I'll pick the 10 of diamonds. Now the only problem is these cards are in the wrong order. So what I do is, I peel off 1 card, put the rest of the cards on top, and then I peel 4 more times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and now the cards are in the right order. The first card was the king of clubs. The second card that we told the spectator was the 7 of hearts. The third card that we told the spectator was the 3 of diamonds. And the last card that I said I would pick is the 10 of diamonds. Now this could be done with a lot more cards, like 20, 30 cards, but the thing is it gets very boring after, maybe like the 8th or 9th card. And also the more you do this, the higher your chance of, them seeing you peek at the card. So I like to go with 3 cards that they pick and 1 card that I pick myself, because it keeps the spectator engaged, and it's, showing that you could do it multiple times, and that really blows the mind of the spectator. And the only thing you have to know for this card trick is pretty much what card we were telling the spectator to pick. That is it. So I'm just going to leave you with a few tips, and that'll be it. Now the thing I love about this trick is that it really requires no skill. All you have to do is be able to remember what card that you want the spectator to pick next. That is literally the only skill required. Other than that, it's just the spectator touching this card, touching that card, touching some card. And so there's not really any effort required. You could literally watch this video maybe 1 or 2 times, 3 times tops, and just perform the trick immediately, because it's just that simple to do. So this is why it's one of my top 5 in my tricks that I do if people keep asking me, oh, do another one, do another one, do another one. So this is one of the top 5 tricks I do. It's, like I said, very simple to do. It's nice to set up. Everything is done right in front of the spectator, so they feel like what just happened. Their mind is just blown. Okay? And just one thing that I wanted to just emphasize is that you have to, of course, pick the last card. Because, if you don't pick the last card, the king of clubs, as we had in our example, if you don't pick the last card, that card is not going to appear in the final packet that you're showing to the spectator. So, and just one more thing that I wanted to add. If the spectator happened to pick the king of clubs, right? So we have mixed all the cards up, and the spectator went and actually picked the king of clubs as, I don't know, the second card, third card, first card. It doesn't really matter. But then the trick itself, you can end the trick right there. And this actually makes the trick even more powerful. Because at this point, you have not touched any card aside from picking them up and putting them to the side. And so you haven't really picked any card. The spectator has picked every card, and then you just show them all the cards one at a time, and they're just like puzzled. I've gotten requests to do this trick again and again and again, and the best part is you can do it multiple times, since it's very, pretty much self-working. Not really, it's not really self-working, but it's just so easy to perform that you could literally do it over and over and over. So with that, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you liked the card trick. Make sure to hit the like button, leave a comment down below, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you in the next video. What's going on, guys? And unbelievable.